Then continuing on with the biomes, we get into the deserts, mid-latitude deserts. So we're getting the grasslands and the desert environments. The mid-latitude grasslands, again, because they were conducive to human habitation, they've been heavily modified by human activity. Great for agriculture, so we see our mollisols and then some iridosols. Limited trees, but very conducive to grazing animals. Then our deserts, where we have both warm deserts and steppes, so dry air, low precipitation, and then we can have cold deserts and steppes as we get further higher in latitude. So it includes, what we would normally think of a desert, like the Sahara, for example, but also our colder deserts, like we'll see up here in southern Russia and China and Mongolia, the interior of Australia, and our southwestern deserts here in the U.S., the Atacama Desert, South America. Again, they're grasslands, so you get these mid-latitude grasses, very conducive to animals and grazing. So it's the Great Plains, that where the buffaloes were, or bison were. It takes a special type of plant to live there, and you can watch the Joshua Tree video over in the weekly module. But again, you have to have long tap roots, shallow spreading root systems, small leaves, thick fleshy tissues that can store the water. So that's where you tend to see these cactuses, for example. Trees, and you have small leaves to minimize surface areas, so you don't get water loss. And the fleshy tissue, like of the cactus, will store water, for example. So again, very, very unique ecosystem based on the lack of moisture in the cacti. Then we get all the way up in latitude to the Arctic and alpine tundras, where in the extreme northern areas of Russia and North America, the day length will vary greatly. The winters are going to be cold and long, and you're not going to get much vegetation. And you also have these alpine environments where you get them at all latitudes, but they just happen to be high elevations. But the conditions are very similar to what we would see in the Arctic. So over here in the mountainous regions of Asia, all along the Andes Mountains up here, and then the Arctic tundra in North America and northern Russia. These are alpine, these are Arctic. That's what it looks like. I remember our discussion with the glaciers and everything. You can see this kind of permafrost environment, where the periglacial environment, where when it thaws, the depressions will fill up with water. And you get mountain goats there. Again, animals that have adapted to this very specific environment. And then overriding all of this is what we call anthropogenic biomes, where there are ecosystems that are human altered, meaning that there's this ongoing human interaction with the environment. And this includes land use practices like agriculture and forestry, and of course, urbanization. Cattle ranch is an example, a rainforest where we've cleared it for agriculture. So again, human modifications of the landscape. And that's all over. So again, pay attention to the book and that. Know the different types of environments of the biomes and their divisions. These are all going to show up on the mastering exercises and on your test.